Hello and welcome back to Toaster and Strawberry Jam. Today I'm going to be showing you my plan for BookTubeAthon. So I can't actually remember the dates of BookTubeAthon, but I'm going to be putting all of the information, all the links to all the things you need to know in the description below, so you can go there and check it out. I think it ends up being like the first week in August, so it's quite soon, and I will just be coming off the back of TBR Takedown 2.0, and I'm going to be going straight on in to BookTubeAthon, so I'm quite excited about that. I felt really good about how TBR Takedown 2.0 has gone, and so I am like really excited to just like dive headfirst straight into another readathon. And this one has got 7 challenges instead of 5, so that's going to be really exciting as well, to try and just push myself that little bit further, and I'm just really excited to get started. So like I say, there are 7 challenges, and I'm going to go through those challenges, and I'm going to tell you which books at the moment I plan on reading to fulfill those 7 challenges. So the first challenge is to read a book with blue on the cover, and for that I have chosen My Heart and Other Black Holes by Jasmine Warga, and is it how you say it? Warga, W-A-R-G-A. And I'm really excited about reading this one. I got this one for my birthday. Challenge number 2 is to pick a book by an author whose the first letter of their last name is the same as the first letter of your last name. So the first letter of my last name is M, so I have chosen Sarah J Maas, and I'm going to be reading Crown of Midnight, which is the second book in the Throne of Glass series. I read the first book for the TBR Takedown, and so I just want to get straight into this one because I loved the first book. Challenge number 3 is to read somebody else's favourite book, so I asked my husband what his favourite book was, and he said Ricannon's World by Ursula K. Le Guin, and this is not it, it's not this long, it's like the first, let's see, oh gosh, it's longer than I thought it was. It's 313 pages, so it's about that much, and it's a sort of sci-fi fantasy, like short story novella type thing, and I'm quite looking forward to it. I don't know a lot about it, but yeah, 112 pages is doable, I think. Number 4 is The Last Book You Acquired. So I have picked Saga Volume 2. I picked this up for my birthday, and I bought it with a couple of other books, and I just had to pick which one of them I wanted to have as like my most recently acquired book. So I've picked Saga Volume 2. I really enjoyed Saga Volume 1, and it's just taken me a long time to get around to picking up the second one. But now I have it, and I'm going to read it, hopefully, for BookTubeAthon. Challenge number 5, and this one's going to be really exciting, and I kind of feel like I've copped out a little bit, but if I didn't pick a really short book, then it was going to be quite difficult to achieve. You have to finish a book without letting it go, so you can't put it down from the moment you start reading it to the moment you finish reading it. You have to be holding on to it, and so that's going to be really exciting. So I picked a really short book, and I'm either going to be reading The Old Nurse's Story by Elizabeth Gaskell, or The Robber Bridegroom by Brothers Grimm. So these are really short, they're the little black classics, so it's going to be like a sitting, hopefully, but they'll be really easy to like tuck under my arm or like whatever if I need to like do something else. So yeah, and hopefully I'll be reading one of these along with my mum, so that should be exciting as well. Number 6 is read a book you really want to read. So this was quite a difficult one to narrow it down because like I have got so many books, and with it just having been my birthday, I've just got a load of books that I really want to read. So I tried to go and be sensible about it, like I've got to read 7 books to complete this challenge. So I thought I don't want to go crazy and start picking like City of Ashes or City of Glass or anything like that, because I just thought that was just not gonna happen. So I picked The Sleeper and the Spindle by Neil Gaiman. It's a graphic novel, it's quite short, it's really short. It's a different kind of graphic novel though, like it's kind of more of a picture book really, but yeah, it's only 66 pages, so yeah, that should be fairly easy to get through, and I'm really excited about it, and I really love the artwork in it, so it's going to be really nice to look at as I'm reading it. And finally, challenge number 7 is to read 7 books. So far I have got like this much to read, and so I'm kind of concerned about the whole kind of like 7th book element, because like there's some there's some longish books going on there for like a 7-day readathon, and I'll be working, so I'm kind of giving myself a pile of books here that are kind of differing lengths, and some that I've started, and so I don't know, I'm just going to kind of play the 7th book by ear. So I'm either going to read Armada by Ernest Cline, I might finish Angel Fall by Susan E. I'm already on page 98 of like 325, so that's, I mean, I'm not massively far through, but at least I'm already like in the book. I might read Abortion, which I still haven't finished. Again, I'm only like 68 pages through like 400 page book. I might read Stardust by Neil Gaiman. This is not a very long one. And the last one I might read is Go Set a Watchman by Harper Lee. So we have options, but in the end I might not get that far, but who knows. I've got a couple of short books there. I might end up just reading like both of these instead of just reading one, and then that's 7, but we'll see. I'm going to play it by ear, and well, we'll see how it goes. So that's it, that's my plan at the moment for BookTubeAthon. I'm going to be keeping you up to date over on my Instagram and on my Twitter, and then I'll do a wrap up on my channel at the end. So do keep your eye open for all of that. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The information is in the description below, and like I say, I'm going to put all of the information about the readathon in the description below as well, so that if you want to join in, you can do. Do keep your eye open also for a video that will be coming out very soon of my TBR takedown wrap up. I've done quite well, and I'm really excited to talk about like each day and how I did. As of like right now, I haven't finished it yet. What's the date today? The 29th, and so I've got today and then 2 more days before it ends, so there's still time for me to do a lot more reading, and so I'm really excited to like continue, and I want to just go and read now. So that's it, I'm going to wrap up here, and thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!